Hi, everybody. Stephanie Mock here, and tonight what I'd like to do is go through with you how we do a wellness profile right on the phone. So some of you may have long distance business. I know I do, and long distance can mean people in my same town. They just can't get over here to go face to face with me. But we also ask for referrals, and many times we get friends and family who live all over the country. Remember, it doesn't matter where they live, we can still help people. So I want to show you how simple it is to do a wellness profile right on the phone. Now, obviously, you're not going to have to use some of the same material that you would if they're face-to-face. We don't have a Tanita scale or a Omron that we can send through the phone, but it's just as easy. And so whether they're calling in because of my marketing somehow or referral, it doesn't matter. We just do the straight profile like we would any other time. So there's two things you're going to need. One is you'd like to have handy your lean protein estimator that came in your membership pack. The other is our flip book, and then our wellness profile sheets. You should print these out and have a bunch of them ready so when the phone rings, you are ready to go. Okay? So let me go through the profile. It takes just a very short amount of time. It's really simple. And basically, you let the flip book lead you from one thing to the next. So let me share with you, and you'll recognize in a second here, our flip book, and we'll start there. So basically, as I'm starting to talk to them, I am going to let them know that, I'm so glad they called, and I know that I can help them. And the fact is that we are personal wellness coaches with Herbalife, and what we do is provide a free wellness profile. They're going to get some really great information, and it's going to help me understand a little bit more about them, and it'll just take a couple of minutes. You may want to read a couple of these items if you feel like it. I usually just go straight to the profile. So I let them know that this is what we call a wellness profile. Let me get some very basic information from you. Remember, I'm on the phone. I want to know their name, of course, where they live. I do want to know if they have a Facebook name, because I let them know that we have different Facebook groups, and it's really a lot of fun, and they'll get a lot of great information and testimonials from lots of people. And I want to know what their goals are. Are they looking to lose weight? Are they looking to gain muscle? Maybe they just need some extra energy. Whatever it is they tell me, I write it down. I want to know their height and their weight, and I want to know if they, how many pounds they think they'd like to lose. I'm writing that down so that I can go in and I can figure out what their body mass index is. Remember, that's their height to weight ratio you'll learn about. And it's a good indicator of, maybe some nutrition related issues that they're already having or headed for. And I also want to use this so I know how much protein they really need and how many calories a day they should be consuming. I don't go into detail right now. That's saved for day 4. The one thing I do tell them is they probably are not getting enough protein. Maybe they don't even realize that a woman actually on average needs 70 to 99 grams of protein every single day, and they're probably not getting anywhere near that. So then I ask them what they've tried before. I'm following the sheet. Pretty much the questions you see in front of you are the questions on our wellness profile. Why it didn't work for them, just briefly. And then I'm going to take a couple of minutes and say, look, I really want to find out a little bit about how your day goes. And this is really important for you guys to write down, because what you're doing here is going to help you create the value later. So on the chart, you'll see that we ask them what time they get up, and then what time and what they have for breakfast. Basically, if they have breakfast, I'll just make a couple of notes. I ask them, how much do they think they're spending on breakfast? And it's pretty amazing. Some people will tell you they're stopping at Wawa or McDonald's or 7-Eleven pretty much every day. And if they don't know exactly, just give them a number, $5. Does that sound reasonable? And write it down. Then you want to know, since we're asking if they skip meals or they have snacks in between, what kind of morning snack do they have? Again, what is it? And how much would you say they're budgeting? And then lunch, do they go from their snack to lunch? What do they normally have for lunch? What time would that be? and about how much are they spending on lunch. It's pretty amazing how much people spend eating out and don't realize it. And then between lunch and dinner, is there a snack, or do they go from lunch straight to dinner? We want to know about that afternoon snack, same information. And then after dinner, how about snacking in the evening? What kinds of snacks? How much would you say those snacks are? That's the popcorn, the ice cream, the sodas, whatever they're munching on late at night. So what you're going to do later, not now, you've written down the information and you're going to figure out what they've spent times 30 days. That's how much they've spent in a month on food, and they'll be really surprised. You'll see that the dinner block is blackened out because they have to eat dinner anyway. So I don't care so much how much that costs. That's something they're doing with their family, but it's all the other things that they're putting money into, okay? And then we ask them about their energy level, what time of day is their energy the lowest, and what time of the day are they most hungry. So then whatever they say, I tell them, listen, I can help you. This is amazing. You're going to be able to change how you feel immediately. By the way, this picture, if they're sitting in front of you, is really helpful, but if they're on the phone, it doesn't matter. So we go right to the breakfast sheet. So I say, listen, Mary, I can tell you right now about your energy and why you feel the way you do and about your weight. So if they've told me that they eat a carb-based breakfast like cereal or a bagel or a donut, I just simply read this paragraph. I say, listen, in the morning, Mary, when you have a simple carbohydrate like your fruit or your cereal, that can cause an immediate increase of our blood sugar level, and it results in the body compensating and having a sugar load over extra sugar. And just read it, okay? And then I'll say, does that make sense? Usually they say yes. Now, if they tell me they are a meal skipper, then I go right to this paragraph and I say, well, Mary, you may be surprised, but skipping is pretty much the same as having a carb-based breakfast, and here's why. And then I read that paragraph. You'll get really good at this paragraph, and you won't be stumbling over your words. It'll just flow. But for right now, just read it. And then again, say, does that make sense? And then, the third category here is what we're going to help you get. Remember, in our 3-day trial, guys, what you want to tell them is you're going to feel amazing. You're going to talk about energy and vitality, not so much weight loss, because we really don't know if they're going to lose. Most people do, but we want them to be excited about how they feel. And that's all about vitality and energy. So with our 3-day trial pack, which is what I'm going to explain to you, you're going to feel a balanced protein breakfast, and you're not going to be producing any excess insulin, and I'm going to read that paragraph to them right there. Just as a side note, I have a bunch of these slides printed out, and I actually will give them or email them to people who have asked, and they'll put them on the refrigerator to remind themselves, don't send their kids to school with no breakfast, or they'll be talking to friends about what they're doing, and then they'll ask their friends, what kind of breakfast do you have? Remember Leon Weisbein, he has said, that's $1 million question right there. So now I'm going to just go through the 3-day trial pack and say, look, this is what it's all about. We actually have a 3-day trial package so you can experience the lifestyle, feel the difference yourself. And what you're going to get are 6 meal replacement shakes. This is our most popular flavor, cookies and cream. It's absolutely delicious. We have a lot of flavors to choose from, but the one in the pack is our cookies and cream because it's our most popular. See, I'm setting up their attitude. And then I'm going to tell them they also get to try our total control tablets, which basically do exactly what the name says, right? Stimulate the metabolism, increase alertness. They're going to love the way they feel, okay? And then inside the package, you're going to get written instructions, a snack list, and a meal option list so that when they are reaching for food, they know the kind of food that they should be incorporating into their day. I will go over the package when it is in front of them because it'll make more sense, but I'll let them know what they're going to get. The package is $20. We ship it directly, priority mail. So you guys, you'll need to have priority mail envelopes ready to go from the post office. They're free, and the $20 that you're charging covers the cost of mailing. So don't worry about that. It's $20 no matter if you hand it to them or you mail it to them. And then what you're going to do is you're going to say, by the way, we're going to set up our day 4 appointment when you get your package. So I may not do that right now, but as soon as you get your package, you're going to let me know, and I'll be tracking it myself. And then when you start, we'll go ahead and we'll set up your day 4 appointment so that I can go over all this information with you and explain what's next so we can make sure you get your goals. I just want to let you know about our referral program because it's so much fun to do this with people. And you'll notice on our wellness profile sheet, there is a place for 3 people. This might be a really good way to get a 3-day challenge going on Voxer, which you'll hear about later. It's one of our tools that we use. And you can let them know you have a 3-day challenge coming up, maybe say next Monday. Do they have friends? And maybe they could all do it together. If they don't want to wait, no problem. You get their friends, and I let them know that if their friends are interested, that'd be awesome. And they also get $5 off of their first purchase. And for as many friends as they want to send me, $5, $5, $5. And of course, you know what that's going to lead to. Okay, so that's about it. Then I find out where am I shipping to, how do they want to pay their $20, what credit card. I usually say, what credit card will you be using? If they don't want to give it to me, I can invoice them through my SquareUp. Most of the time, I don't have a problem. People give me their credit card, expiration, and the code on the back, the security code, and I let them know that that package is going out immediately. I can't wait to help them. And then I get ready to send their 0-day follow-up, which is how to make the shake. You'll see that on the website, and you're off and running. So the whole profile takes probably, 6-7 minutes. Very, very simple. And then you'll tell them when they get the package how to take a picture of themselves, put it on Facebook, tag you, and all that. So we have lots of pictures in our manuals of, success stories. Unfortunately, we don't have them in front of us to share, but they're buying you. They're buying your enthusiasm. They're buying your posturing. And if you believe in what you're doing, you're going to have no problem doing this right over the phone. So good luck, everybody. Thanks. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.